And what was your name again?
Brian.
And who are you with, Brian?
I am with a group that's trying to organize a union in the offices of Glenn Beck.
You forgot the N.
What? But it's been difficult because a lot of them don't see the light yet, and they fall for the capitalist propaganda. Smart food, pretzels, barbecue chips, sour cream and onion, nacho cheese, and original, and popcorn. Where's the justice? You know, working for Glenn Beck is like, it's like working in a dictatorship. You know, it's like, you know, he's the boss and he makes all the decisions, and you're like a worker for him. You know, Glenn Beck he's the perfect example of capitalism. You know, he took nothing, he made it into something really big, and now he's got like this really big something, and he doesn't want to share it with me. You know, and that's oppression, and it's depressing. Do you have a minute to talk about the struggle?
What struggle?
You know, you either work for yourself or you work for somebody else, and that's the way it works in this country. And you know, if I work for Glenn Beck, then I'm not free to work for myself. And you know, birds are free, duty free is free, but I'm not free.
What? Can
Do you have a Sharpie? Thanks. Struggle has 2 G's?
Yep. So, if Glenn, let's say, were to make 100% of the profit for this company,
Right.
what do you think would be a fair share for you to have of that 100% of?
Well, I mean, you just divide it among everybody who works for him. The workers, you know, everybody is a part of it.
So if he, let's say, had 20 people working for him, everybody gets 5%?
Yeah.
Even though he owns this company and runs it and pays your salary?
Yeah, that sounds good. Do you have a minute to unite?
No.
Now, if he wants to cooperate with us as an equal and use his skills for the greater good, then that's fine. But he's going to have to abdicate his position as head of Glenn Beck and just make all of us the Glenn Beck. And otherwise, he's against us. Oh, if I had my way? Well, it wouldn't be the Glenn Beck program. It would be the workers program. And it would not be the 4th hour with Pat and Stu. It would be the 4th hour with Pat and Stu and Workers Unite. And it would not be SE Cup, it would be SE Cup and the Workers United to Fight Exploitation and Racism. Now, why does Glenn Beck get special treatment, you know? Why is he elite? How come Media Matters singles him out and takes all his stuff out of context? Why don't they take my stuff out of context, you know? How come half of America thinks he's crazy? Why doesn't half of America think I'm crazy too? You know, it's not fair. It's elitist. And I would like us all to wear like gray jumpsuits, because I don't think it's fair when someone walks by me in a more expensive shirt. If Glenn makes this much money and I make this much money, it's not fair. And it's not what Karl Marx had in mind when he wrote the Constitution. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, right? So if Glenn Beck is making more money than I am, I'm not happy about that. So fight that logic. Does anybody need to unite? No?
Appreciate it. Bye-bye.